Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I was not intending on sharing my whole morning routine in today's video. I did think, you know what, I'll get up and I will film today's workout. And then it just kind of, oh, I'm gonna film this too. Oh, I'll just film this and film this. And it just kind of kept getting added to, and here we are. I was up, have my coffee in hand, of course. Second breakfast happening back there. I was up this morning at 6:15. It is now about 5 minutes to 9, and I love it. I love how productive I feel when I am up that early. Feels so good. Just getting some preschool things finished here. What are you reading down there?
The Grinch.
You're reading The Grinch. That's a great one. Yesterday the kids watched the 25-minute. I had to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it said 1966 is when that first cartoon was made. I agree, Elijah. I heard you say the best one. I am in agreement. I was like, we have to watch this. Don't talk when I'm talking.
The same thing as this, but it's a show.
The same thing as that, but a show. That's right. It's one, I don't know if we've missed a single year watching that old Grinch. It's a great one. We just finished today's Gather Round lesson, learning about graphic design. Like that apple you drew, or was it just a tracing?
I traced it.
Okay, still looks very nice. We've got an audience of Barbies. Simeon is drawing the Coca-Cola logo. Wesley is eating a pencil.
Mom.
What? Okay, let's keep working on math. The last few days of math, I feel like, I don't know, are we ready for Christmas break or something?
Yes.
I feel like the last few days, I'm sitting here with Wesley like, next question, next question, next question, and he hasn't been doing quite as great at just keeping up. You don't know what plus 9 is 13, then you need to get your blocks out, because your blocks will help you out. Okay?
I wrote the ones I can tell is McDonald's, Honda, Disney, Walmart, Barbie, American Girl.
And then you drew these logos: Coca-Cola, Apple, and
Motorcycle one is horrible.
And what is this? What's the little face for?
A girl. Well, look at my Coca-Cola.
Hold it closer. I can't see it very well. Very good. That looks great.
I can do that.
I knew I should have had more for breakfast than just that smoothie after my workout this morning, but I didn't end up making myself anything else, and so my mid-morning snack is three fried eggs, and I'm just putting a little bit of this everything bagel seasoning on them. We're having a little Christmas movie afternoon back there. Can't say everybody agreed on a movie title, but they're watching, is it called Richie Rich's Christmas Wish or something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that. Haven't seen it before. Have you guys watched this before?
No.
Never.
It's 1998.
It's made in 1998. You guys, the kids. So the kids were looking on Disney Plus for what movie they should watch, and sorry, I'm just seeing something stuck in the shiplap here. And so they were looking at all the, movies, Christmas movies. I said, pick a Christmas title. So they were looking through the movies and they found one that I looked up. I looked on Plugged In. That's usually where I look to see movie reviews, a Christian reviewer, Christian parents reviewing it. Anyway, I looked and I was like, no guys, we're not gonna watch that one. The top review was, yes, this movie's rated G, but it's full of immorality. So I read through a bit more on the reviews. I don't just take one person's review. I read what was in it and I said, no guys, we're not gonna watch that one. Anyway, so they look for movies and they're like, oh mom, this was made in the 1990s, so I'm sure it's good. They've figured it out. All the new movies are definitely, they tend to be more questionable, and so when they see one in the 90s, they're like, Mom, this one's probably good. It was made all the way back in, 1996. So that's what they were watching. It's been a busy day. We had a good school morning, and then my sister and her kids came over, spent a bit of the day with us. Now that our guests are gone, I feel like, okay, I have some other things to finish up around the house, things that I usually do in the early afternoon that I didn't get to since we had people over, but we had a really nice visit, and I'm trying to think what I have time to do now before supper. I probably should be editing a vlog because last week and this week I should have 4 videos up. Just one extra little video during this Christmas time. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of editing done, I think, while the kids are watching a show. It's the perfect time when they're all distracted and I can just quietly sit and edit. And I don't know what else to film because me sitting and editing is pretty boring to watch, but I think I am going to warm myself up a coffee so that I can sip a coffee while I work. Just getting started on dinner prep here, so I chopped up a bunch of sweet potatoes and then I have some leftover chicken. Usually when I make this dish I just use raw chicken, but because it's already cooked I'm going to add it later. This will go into the oven with some spinach. This is a dish I make quite often and I usually do sweet potatoes, chicken, and broccoli, but last grocery trip I was looking at their broccoli and I thought, nope, I am not spending that much money on their broccoli. I need to find a broccoli substitute. So went with spinach. We'll see how that turns out. So basically it's going to be the sweet potatoes and spinach, coconut oil, salt, and garlic powder. That will go into the oven until, you know, the sweet potato is soft and cooked through. I'm really just estimating on how much spinach to add here because I know it's gonna really cook down. Okay, that should be pretty good. Generous sprinkle of salt here. Also quite generous with the garlic powder. I'll show you how this looks before mixing. I'm not going to show you the mixing process because with all this raw spinach, I think it might be a little bit of a disaster, but I wanted to show you that I am very generous as well with the amount of coconut oil I use. And I even have a little bit of spinach left over. So this will be for a few smoothies later on this week. I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog off. Maybe I will insert just after this a little clip so you can see the finished product of our dinner. But thank you for watching today's vlog. Subscribe if you're new here to my channel and want to follow along. I am posting a lot of large family life, large family food, homeschool content, lots of good stuff here if that's what interests you. If large family content interests you, then subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. There we go, all ready to serve, sizzling away, steaming away. Now that it's all cooked, the spinach has just disappeared. I feel like I could have added a bunch more spinach, but there's a look at our dinner for tonight.